Hello and welcome to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode, the first show. After Money in the Bank, we are on the road to SummerSlam. And wait a minute. There seems to be some straight shooting going on. It's time to raise your fist. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns have joined the Raw roster. And they are hyped and ready to go. They will be in tag team competition against the LWO. And well, these two men, absolute icons of the tag team scene. Of course, Finn Balor and JD McDonough able to take Axiom down at Money in the Bank and claim those tag team championships. Well, Quinn Wilde, Cruz Del Toro, two top of the line ballers. If there's two men that know how to play the game, know how to flip the script, it is the two men that stand before us. High paced, high action, know how to amp up pressure, know how to keep the ball rolling, and well, they have quite a chance. If they can upset the world, make their stamp in welcoming Motor City Machine Guns to the main roster, to Monday Night Raw, with a huge loss, well, that could really take the steam out the sails. Chris Sabin kicking things off against Cruz Del Toro. Del Toro just stiffing the kick from Sabin. And well, has him in the sight. But Alex Shelley quick to get him back in the ring. Maybe a little bit of a lack of communication on the front of Motor City Machine Guns, or maybe the mind games coming in early. Well, Del Toro fighting out the corner now. Tag made. Shelley wants him up. And the kick. Combinations. Alex Shelley with a back kick. Chris Sabin with a punt. Alex Shelley lining up the shot. And this is how the tides turn. Running axe handle again. Alex Shelley to the middle rope. Maybe deciding to switch up the style a little bit. Realizing the risks that can come. And here we go. The chops from Alex Shelley straight to Del Toro. And again, those kicks brutalizing. Absolutely, in every aspect. Oh, here we go again. Del Toro trying to fight out the corner. Tag made. Motor City Machine just give this simple. And well, normally we'd see the hip toss. Shelley tries to intercept Cruz. Cruz Del Toro. Huge Uranagi. Quinn Wilde. Here we go, another cut. Here comes the pace. And this could be the turning point, but no. 1, 2, 3, the hands of the city. Ah, well. Wild. Able to create a bit of distance. Ah, well. Both men try and amp the pressure. And here we go, Chris Sabin just slowing things down. Taking Wild off of his basis tag made to Alex Shelley. Big splash attempted, Wild was gone. Could we be entering some troublesome grounds? No. And well, here we go. Double teaming. Quinn. As Shelley buys time for her. Jessica Carter fight back. Walter buys time for Sabin to remove himself, roll through into the code breaker. Alex Shelley fires back. Here we go, kick. And that's how we do it. And while wrapping the legs, Cruz del Toro is out of the picture. But what's Wild thinking? Went big. And while he's going home empty-handed. Shot in the dark, but no upside. And here we go again, just going for that arm toss. And the kicks from the educated feet. Well, Chris Sabin looking to package the deal. And Quinn with the force of 1,000 men. Looking to try and protect the reputation of the LWO. Of course, they have been having rough times in the tag scene. More often than not, coming out empty-handed. And here we go again. Sabin and Shelley. The kick combination. And this is a tag team for the ages. This is why the tag division is absolutely riding high. And wait a minute. Vertical suplex drop kick connection. Awkward Wild rolls through. Code breaker. And Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin secure the lead. And we could. I lost the game here. Shelley with the atomic buster, and just look at that high speed, high paced action. Goes in for the cover, and there's the 3. That is how Motor City Machine Guns do it, but that is the new tag team champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, coming out to make a statement on the behalf of the newcomers. And while Mr. Money in the Bank Dominic Mysterio backstage now, look, you don't have to all praise me at once. I know it's exciting times we live in. You have the greatest Money in the Bank holder in the history of this company, and soon to be the greatest ever world champion this industry has ever seen. No one will ever be able to compete on the same level as me. All these guys walk around these locker rooms asking themselves, how can I be the next Dominic Mysterio? People barely even remember my deadbeat dad's name anymore. I'm the definition of talent, so I think tonight I'll just celebrate with my boys. The new Raw Tag Team Champions, of course, referencing JD McDonough and Finn Balor. And wait, that's Kevin Owens, Adrian Butler era. I'm coming out to keep an eye on things, but Dom and Owens, of course, Kevin Owens is a huge bone to pick. Kevin believed the Dominic's spot in that ladder match belonged to him. And now KO, with quite the bone to pick, with quite the vendetta, is just going all out. And well, that ring, no, that table here in the backstage area. And KO just, it looks like Dominic's head as well, they're colliding with that solid concrete wall. And wait, oh my god, KO switching up, taking Adrian Butler out as well, and well, Dominic making a leg for it. Some at one point would have called this contest the matchup of mid, but after his performance at Money in the Bank, when he absolutely decimated his opponent, and look at this man, abs of steel. As Theory begins his descent to the ring, of course, we got to talk about what we just saw with Dominic Mysterio and Kevin Owens, Mr. Money in the Bank Dom, and well, Kevin believed that he was in a spot that belonged to him. And the pyro going off for an absolute megastar. I mean, Dominic Mysterio, I'm surprised he didn't just straight up claim to be the best world champion to ever exist. He's not won the title yet. And here we go. Just taking his moment and weighing it in. But tonight Austin Theory looks to continue his impressive displays against this man. Ridge Holland. NXT UK original. I imagine William Regal eyeing up this performance. Regal been recruiting key names from the independent scene from the UK, from NXT UK specifically, and you've got to say Ridge Holland is a tough man. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, whether you're impressed, does not matter, because he is a force to be reckoned with. And that could be the make or break. And while not today, all day chance, the crowd split on Austin Theory, and Theory slipping through, playing his games early on. Austin Theory calls himself the future. He says that he is the next big thing, and I think the future might just be around the corner because look at this display. And Austin now just showboating to the crowd, but Ridge. Holland getting the upper hand there. Oh well, hang on a minute, Ridge Holland just out-wrestled Austin Theory. Theory able to reverse into a cover. The Matrix escape, impressive for a man of the stature of Holland, the former English rugby player. Competed for the English international team, but now he's competing against a town down live, the ATL, and while vying for the love of the fan base, Austin Theory is garnered with his tactic, and that was an overshoot. And I think it's Ridging time. Oh god. Theory. Bear hug in. Will Ridge get the submission of the elbows to the back of the head, the bell clap, stunning him. Well, you could have seen the torque on that forearm from a mile away. That was just vicious. Rolls through, drop kick. And again, Austin taking this time. Waning in and wait. Jessica Carr instantly on it. Theory. The cockiness. The overconfidence almost cost her now. Theory. Just taking some leave on the outside. Ah, well, Austin. Huge splash. Ridge Holland. And here we go. A Trax. No. But he's going to go for a Trax here. Dropped him on the patella. Neck breaker. 1, 2. And here we go now. Theory arguing with Jessica Carr. Calling it a 3 count in. Well, eyes on the back of his head. Holland rallying. Austin Theory could be on the fence, but the foot on the rope, and I think this could be a turning point. This could change Ridge Holland. Here we go, Ridge. Well, we're going for the Ridge Plexus. Theory. Just slipping behind German suplex. I'll wait, Austin Theory has Ridge in the sights. Tope suicida. And Austin Theory is hyped. Theory, his own hype man. I mean, Ridge coming in with some big hitters. But Theory barely giving him a chance. Austin. A-Town down. 1, 2. I mean, Theory had his eye on the game. Ridge Holland took him by surprise. And here we go. This is a rally from Ridge. This is the comeback he's been needing. And just tossing from pillar to post. Oh well, Ridge didn't even give Theory a chance. Oh no. No, 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 no. Catastrophic movements. Theory blocking. Bear hug is in. Ridge Holland smelling blood. And Theory with those elbows. Tries to scoop him up. Ridge. Ridge Holland trying to get away. Austin Theory racking him up. And a high stack cover. This could be the end. Theory relinquishes the pinfall. Rocking him round. Again, Ridge dead, waiting, using the power advantage. And here we go. Things are just going from bad to worse. I mean, Austin. Oh no. Just meta. Shallow. And Theory with an absolute knockout blow takes Ridge to the mat. And wait a minute, Theory again, wiping off the turnbuckle pad. We know why. And Austin cranks in the choke. Ridge Holland submits. What a war. But here we go. The man who still holds the Intercontinental Championship, Karrion Kross, coming out to play games with Austin Theory. And well, could Theory be next in line for the Kross jacket? Oh well, here we go. High tensions. A little bit of a rematch going on. Jay Uso, the Yeet main eventer. But I will have to say, we do have a tweet from Triple H before we get into the nitty-gritty of this contest. Triple H tweeted out, "Here on Raw, I hold fairness very highly. Sol Ruka sabotaged the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match to allow Roxanne to take the briefcase. So tonight, Liv Morgan will get a one-on-one ladder match with the briefcase on the line, so we can truly decide who the rightful holder of that briefcase should be." So it seems confirmed later tonight, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, one-on-one in a ladder match for the winner on that case. We'll break that more down later on, but now Jey Uso, of course, 1/3 of the Intercontinental Championship contest. Him and his brother Jimmy, they're nothing behind. Karrion Kross able to manipulate both men into an all-out war in order to further his own goals. And did he do that successfully? These two have been at each other's neck for a month. And now, the final blow-off. Of course, last time they met, Big Jim shocked the world. Big Jim was able to put Jey Uso on the mat, and his theme couldn't fit any better with the mentality Jimmy has been coming in with lately. He has put his family in the past, has put Jey in the past, and now looks to prove he is better. He can be successful without his brother on his shoulder. Of course, Roman Reigns unsuccessfully challenged for the United Kingdom Championship in a shock return. We haven't seen him since he came to the aid of Jey Uso. So imagine how that split is affecting the family. Well, these two men are looking to leave off, not looking to hold back any steam. Straight from the off, the striking contest, as these two men wrap themselves up in a brawl. And I don't think either is willing to back down. Normally we see these a little later in the match, a little more groggy. And here we go. Jey Uso. Wait a minute. Jey getting Jimmy on the ropes, but the tribal chief just speared Jey. You gotta question what was the motivation. And again, Jimmy Uso now just dogging on Jey. This matchup, of course, as well, has been made officially a no DQ. There's no, they don't want any disqualifications or countdowns getting in the way of settling this bitter, at this point, blood feud between the pair. Well, Jimmy went high, Jey went low, and now Jey Uso taking the reins. Jimmy taking this into a disadvantage, though. Wait a minute. The super kick to the back, and I guess I was wrong about the no disqualification, no countouts, but I know there's no DQs allowed. You serious? 9. I guess trying to put some protective measures in place. These are two of the biggest hitter, two of the top guys on the roster. And look at this. The smoothness from Jimmy. Well, Jimmy Uso. Are you serious? I put the steps in and Jay instantly pushed them out. That son of a... I think Jay up's here. On a roll, Jimmy. Smooth headbutt to get out of dodging. Jesus Christ. That was just unforgiving, and wow. It looks like the back of Jimmy, of course. You know, these two put each other through hell and Money in the Bank. And well, also play hell through the current and still Intercontinental Champion Karrion Kross, who we saw earlier tonight, who seems to have switched focus onto Austin Theory now. And look at this, Jimmy. Jimmy hungry. And here we go, Jimmy Uso. Well, trying to rack Jay up. Both men trying to nail that fatal shot super kick from Jay. Oh no, 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 no. Ah well. Jay wrapped in. And Jey Uso nails the spear in. Jimmy, shoulder up on one. Both men now just jockeying for position. And huge maneuvers being pulled out by both men. And a running power slam. There's Jimmy. Well, backs up in the corner. Jay could sense the incoming dangers. And Jimmy playing games. And the forearm disarms Jay, and hooks the leg on the cover. Jey Uso down for the count. Huge kick out by Jay. And Jimmy now with the kendo stick. And again, you gotta think somewhere backstage, Karrion Kross is watching on with a grin on his face. Seeing how he was, you know, just able to tear apart this family. And again, Jey Uso is staying ahead of the game. But Jay is on that back foot. Oh no. What's Jay thinking? Oh well, Jimmy in the corner. Suckers in Jay. And here we go. Big Jim driver. 1, 2, 3. And Jimmy 2-0 with his brother. Interestingly though, that interference by Roman Reigns seems Roman disagrees with what's been going on, and well, his frustrations from last Saturday, his frustrations from Money in the Bank coming out here, and well, he came in and he took Jay off his game. sealing the deal for Big Jim. And while this recent wave from Jay, Roman warned him many weeks ago of the road he was on before Cross dethroned him. And now Jey Uso, the confidence, the ego has consumed him. And Jimmy celebrating a huge victory. And I'm excited to see what this man has in store for it on the road to SummerSlam. And well, as announced, women's Money in the Bank on the line. Mrs. Money in the Bank, Roxanne Perez. Of course, this came about on Saturday in the fatal 4-way ladder match. Roxanne Perez had climbed the ladder. Sola Ruka kept Liv Morgan grounded, kept Liv away from the climbing that ladder, just to allow the Prodigy to take what she believes is her rightful briefcase. Of course, Triple H saw that as a sabotage and against fairness, as it was every woman for themselves. But will the Prodigy be able to retain that briefcase tonight, or will it all come crumbling down as Liv and Morgan begins her tour of revenge? Right now the Judgment Day hold all of the power. Dominic Mysterio, we saw we can't guarantee he is safe, healthy. He was able to flee the scene before Owens could do serious damage. We saw JD and Finn, the Raw Tag Champs, take out mostly machine guns at the opening of tonight. And now Liv Morgan has a chance to secure her dream, secure a shot at the Women's Championship, still around the waist, and oh god, Roxanne Perez not mincing movements. And neither is Liv. Yeah. Double foot stomp off the ropes for the drop kick. And here we go. We knew this would be vicious. Perez is dead set on keeping that briefcase, and Morgan dead set on claiming it. Face buster. Perez brought a ladder into the fold. Morgan set one up for further damage and a reverse DDT on to the ladder there. And while Liv went high, Roxanne slipped under. And here we go. Liv. What's she thinking? Makes the boot. Morgan, hands on the briefcase. And while Perez, an almost fatal power bomb. You could see the awareness there from Morgan. She was, well, a little short on the ladder shot DDT. Dangerously close. And while Perez arms herself for the steel chair, Liv. Just clothesline in the corner. Didn't let go. Thought for a second maybe Liv could have been thinking about hitting the Oblivion if she had just swung back a little more. I mean, this is an interesting move from Morgan. Morgan should be hunting out that win. Should be. Oh, wait a minute, that's Raquel Rodriguez. And here we go. The games have begun. Roxanne tossed to the outside. I mean, Liv Morgan should be climbing that ladder right now. Raquel has potentially put her up cold. Perez tried to hit big. But this struggle, this skirmish for power continues. And Roxanne not looking to be put down. Wraps the arm side, a Russian leg sweep. And could this be Perez's chance? No. Roxanne has got to think about her well-being. Think about her energy. Liv Morgan sidestepped masterfully. And this time, third time's a charm. Roxanne. Moonsault. Perez out the way. Liv colliding with nothing but steel, and Roxanne was ready. Was waiting to just leap on top of her. And now Perez making the attempt to while the commentary team understandably on edge there. While the backup commentary team, they only turn on if we aren't available here. Oh no. Roxanne in trouble for the stretch. Weighing it down with her hair. Liv Morgan hops back between the ropes. And this could be her moment. Liv. Hands on the briefcase. While Perez is not gonna let it slide. And Oblivion for your troubles. Codebreaker. And this could be the moment Liv Morgan reaches her destiny. Oh no. Pop rocks. We said this would be the moment Liv meets her destiny. Perez might have just stole the briefcase. And again, the Oblivion. Liv Morgan making the climb. Perez is down. And again, Roxanne just muscles that ladder away. Huge splash. And while Liv should be climbing that ladder, she's wasting valuable time. But I think Morgan has other things in mind. And while the Prodigy clinging on again for these two. It's all about trying to come out on top. Oh wow. The blood starting to show from the wounds and battle. Morgan is dead set on ending this as viciously as she can. For Perez. Roxanne Perez clinging for the briefcase. And here we go now, a brawl ensuing at the top of the ladder and Morgan's gone. Liv. And here we go again. A brawl for glory. Only one. Can walk away. Boots her off. Roxanne Perez is gone, and Liv Morgan has claimed the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. Mr. and Miss Money in the Bank, Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan, the Judgment Day, hold the monopoly on Monday nights, and that is not through a lack of effort from Roxanne Perez. And this could be the controversial moment. Raquel Rodriguez slips in, but that did not directly lead to the end. The Oblivion, it looked like she caught the steel chair. I did not catch that in the moment. The code breaker, just to add insult to injury. Morgan leaped off to try and deal with Perez, pop rocks for her troubles, and this was when the Prodigy made her big attempt, rips her off the ladder, nailed the Oblivion. And well, after a little bit more of a brawl, Morgan, the blood pouring from her nose, the damage done as she celebrates Mrs. Money in the Bank. And while Nathan Frazier confronted Triple H backstage, you need to do something now. It was obviously the Judgment Day that was under those masks last week. Axiom was seriously hurt, and now we are out tag team championships, and I'm out a tag partner. Of course, Nathan Frazier referencing the assault that took place last week by those masked men, which ultimately led to them dropping the tag titles. Triple H, look, I understand your frustrations. While it may seem obvious that the Judgment Day were your attackers, I know this industry very well. You boys were tag team champions. That whole locker room had your name on a dartboard. We will continue the investigation, but no action can be taken until we have clear evidence on who the culprits were. And while Triple H just removing himself from the situation, that's Tony D'Angelo. Hey, Nathan Frazier, I may or may not have some information on the supposed identities of you and Axiom's attackers. I just ask you pay me a small fee, and in return, if you show up in that ring next week with your boy, I can serve up those hooligans on a silver platter, huh? Just think about it. And well, Tony D'Angelo with a proposition to Nathan Fraser. For a small fee, he will not only reveal the attackers, but serve them up to Fraxium. Main event now set to kick off, and well, things are opening with heat. Drew McIntyre taking on, I'm not sure who he's going to be facing, but he'll be in action in tonight's main event after retaining the United Kingdom Championship against Roman Reigns in the main event of Money in the Bank. Wearing the title proud, wearing the title Unity, stand behind proud. And you've got a question. There has been no dents in the armor. He has stood untouchable ever since he stepped foot in that ring, and that has got to really start putting the marks up. Dethroned Seth Rollins 3 weeks after he won the belt. Held it strong. Held it proud. Clash of the Castle very strongly retained against Andrade. And again, last Saturday, Roman Reigns was the next victim on the list. SummerSlam on the horizon. Who is stepping to this man? Who has even a shot of undermining the strength of Unity? And, well, it's time to... Oh no. KO went on a full frontal assault, jumped Dominic Mysterio, believes that he should be the one in line for championships. And it seems, despite his actions, he will still be granted his chance. Of course, Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens had quite the rough night. Sami Zayn and John Cena absolutely took him to the cleaners in a triple threat where Sami Zayn ultimately walked out on top. You can only imagine what Sami could be thinking and what he's got in his mind going ahead. Well, Drew not even flinching. Of course, the championship not on the line tonight. This is a non-championship contest, Jessica Carr. Well, Kevin Owens. Reverse waist lock. But the strength of McIntyre shining through, and standing switch. Just putting Owens into the mat. I mean, we've got to accept here, Owens is very well not going to be 100%. KO went through hell and back the last few weeks in his battles with Cena and Zayn. And now he is in the ring with an animal, a destroyer, a true psychopath. And Drew just taking a relaxed approach here. Just playing games at the expense of KO, and a leaping headbutt colliding with the back of Owens' head. This could be a murder, Owens. Shifts pace. Collar and elbow lock up, and well, Drew able to drive Owens into the corner. The strength and the cheap shot. Owens trying to catapult out with a DDT. Healthy back and forth, and Drew able to muster the energy, muster the fight to just nail him down. And McIntyre relaxing in that corner. And while Drew just playing games. With Owens in. Well, that's where the games will land you. Straight onto the mat. And while Drew taunting to the audience members now. Future Shock attempted KO. Loosening up and pop a power bomb. Kevin about to flip the script. Turn this back on his head. Stunner attempt. And Drew, quick to shut it down. Gut wrench powerbomb. KO facing head on to a demon. And while Drew could have been maybe looking to wind up one hell of a Glasgow kiss, but mistimed the assault. Crowd on their feet. Drew nails a claymore. And we might have just seen the end of the big bat. And while Drew, without a second hesitation, turns on Jessica Carr. The arrogance, the confidence, coming to bite him. And again, Drew able to stay on top, but he suckers in the punch strong, and now here we go. Owens and McIntyre, blow for blow, the open palm strikes, and the chops from Kevin. But the confidence, the swagger, hooks the arms, Future Shock, and still the king of the... Drew McIntyre switching up the game plan here. And here we go, Q's into the corner. Claymore. Countdown. The third Claymore of the matchup, and Owens is Stone and Dash. McIntyre collecting that prized. And wait, that's the man who got dethroned. Rollins is back. And he has his eye on the ball. Thank you for watching. What the hell?